Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Noise and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. Almost forgot where I was, what I was playing. So yeah, last time we expanded the platform a little bit here, just to start doing some farms. Unfortunately, we can't keep much in the way of agricraft yet because we don't have the agricultural journal. We could, but there's no reason to. We can't do the quest. So yeah, we need to get feathers. I expanded between episodes this platform a little bit because I'm going to expand the sifting operation. Let's put those in there. So last time we got some solar panels. We did some quests with her, and that's pretty much it. We did a little bit of exploration trying to find a biome. So I spawned in a cow, and the cow is angry at me. Cow hurts. Nothing else to spawn here because, well, right here is a stone beach, and over in there is a, it's an ocean, I believe. It's kind of useless. But I have some grass seeds and some dirt because I got smart. So we made last time, if we go back over here, we'll get to the ore processing stuff here soon. We also made a, where did I put that? We made an auto packager. I put it somewhere. Remember, is it in here? Here. Where did I place it? Yeah, it's right there. So we made an auto packager. We're going to use that here today. We're going to make a couple other things too, just to make our life a little bit easier. But anyways, we made this habitat locator from forestry, which is used to kind of tell what bees will, like what the biome is for bees. But it didn't really help me find anything. Honestly, this is kind of useless. It's going in the useless chest. So yeah, I was not the smartest. So if you look on the bottom of the screen, you can, I hope you guys can see my mouse. Right here it says river, stone beach, ocean, all that. It tells the biome with the coordinates on this map. And yeah, it's mostly ocean, especially this direction. Some deep ocean as well. There is a roof forest over here. Farther this way is plains, and then not generated. But we have some extreme hills right over. It's actually not accurate. So we found some extreme hills. I found some extreme hills off camera this direction. So I extended that platform out a little bit. I figured this would be the easiest way to go. And yeah, extreme hills should spawn chickens, sheep, pigs, all the stuff. Yeah, there's a little bit right here. Yeah, it's not updating all that quickly. So it's mostly ocean. Oh, it's still ocean right here. But I know there's extreme hills. I didn't pay attention to F3. So Stone Beach. Let's keep going this way. Here we go. Here's the extreme hills. So we'll just make a little platform a little bit farther out. And I have builders one. Let's do this. We'll go get some more stuff here in a second. By which I mean more cobblestone. But let's go ahead and link this area up a little bit. And we'll build out. Go ahead and take these fences. So yeah, we just needed to find a biome that actually can spawn things. And I don't know why. I think the minimap doesn't update that fast, I think is what's going on there. So that'll teach me to look at the minimap for biomes. But we have some cobblestone here, so let's just grab a little bit. 3 stacks should be more than enough. And we can come out here, build out this platform a little bit. I only have 8 fences. I want more fences as well. Um, and you know what? Let's also make a gate so that we can kind of make things a little bit nicer. So we'll grab some more fences. I'll make a little bit more. But I also, between the episodes, I sifted some dirt to get some more grass seeds. We do have one grass seed in here, but I'd like to keep that for right now. Let's just do like half a stack's worth. And then a gate, I believe, is something like that. And let's grab some more wood. Not quite that much. Half a stack is more than enough. We'll be using some wood today. There's a handful of things I want to do to make word processing a little bit better. Right now it's not going to be fully automated when we get to that, but if we at least get started automatically sifting everything and getting some resources flowing in, that would be really, really nice. So let's just extend this. F3. So this is Extreme Hills. Extreme Hills should work for what I need, aka animals. So let's get some fences, and eventually we'll have a nice farm set up for this kind of stuff, but for right now, just having an area is going to be good enough. So let's light this up as well, and let's see, let's go right here, because that was the original wall, and I believe this is the center. Yeah, so right here we will put our fence gate in, and yeah, let's actually pick this up. We're gonna break that. We're gonna place some dirt down, and we're gonna go just a 5x5. I would like to pick up that torch. Torches right now is a little bit of an issue. Not too much. We're gonna need a little bit more dirt as well, by the way. So let's go ahead and go get the 5 pieces of dirt that we need. Hopefully we have that. I really need to get sifting, or not sifting, composting more stuff. But it's not a huge priority right now. Once we start getting farming going, we're gonna have a lot of farming, kind of excess supplies, excess crops, excess wheat, all that kind of stuff, and we'll make a better farming system. Then eventually we will expand our mob farm and actually make a somewhat legit. We're probably going to use a cursed earth spawner. Once we get to that point, that's going to be a whiles away. But once we get to that point, we'll get plenty of zombie flesh to make more dirt. So let's grass seed, and let's watering can help this grow. And right now I'm not too worried about keeping the animals. Unfortunately, we really can't do much with the animals that we get to spawn, but all we should have to do, close that and run away. And once we get so far away, things will have a chance to spawn pretty much all the time. So hopefully we get some chickens. That is kind of the main thing I want right now. But otherwise, pretty much anything we could use. So while we are waiting for animals, let's get some stuff put away. Let's grab a few other things as well. We are going to want cobblestone on us. I'm going to want these oak drawers. And I think one of these will be good. And then let's just take one of these guys, because we're not going to need the compact drawers for anytime soon anyways. And that should be good enough for right now. We're going to want some item ducts as well. I think that's good for right now. We will kind of play this all by ear. Let's sleep just to see if we can't get any animals. Would be nice. But we are going to do some ore processing. But before we can do that, we're going to need to get more consistent power. So what we're going to do is we're going to complete one of the quests we started working on yesterday. And I can actually say that. It is both yesterday for me, and I'm recording this earlier in the day. This is your bonus. Well, actually, no, this is the actual episode for today. But yesterday there was a bonus episode. Anyways, we need to make some augments, and I was looking at these. They're actually pretty easy to make. So, for example, we need the transmission coil. It's just copper and lead. We need the gearbox, which is more lead, some redstone, and silver. And then this, which is the same except copper instead of lead. So we're going to need like 5 copper, 5 lead. We're going to need 2 silver and a handful of redstone. Let's go ahead and put this all back. And we'll go ahead and get some of this going. Take that out. Put it in there. Let it go a little bit longer. So let's get some more coal in there for right now. We will expand power soon enough. But anyways, we need some lead nuggets surrounding a piece of copper. We need 2 silver transmission coils. And there is the secondary gearbox or whatever, and then here's the other one, transmission coil. So all those augments, we made them. We're gonna get a secondary gearbox. Basically all of these, they give it fuel efficiency, side access, and energy production base for the dynamos. So cool stuff, but not anything that I'm really gonna use right now. Let's just put all that away. And let me eat some sea soup. And let's go see if we can't get something to spawn in that little grassy area. I honestly think something should have already, but doesn't seem to want to. We have to be 20 blocks away for things to spawn, but otherwise it shouldn't matter. I don't know. We'll just keep an eye on it. Once stuff starts spawning, then we'll be in business. There's a couple quests to kill things. In fact, I believe I was kind of looking up kind of what unlocks everything, and I believe Mystical Blood. This unlocks something somewhere else. We might want to do this, and this we can do. It's actually pretty easy. So we might do that later. We'll see. But anyways, back to the power grid. I want to get to this storage cells. So let's see. It wants us to make some leadstone flux ducts. We're gonna need those anyways, so that's fine. So let's leadstone flux. So that is just 2 pieces of lead, some redstone, and a piece of glass. So let's actually take this like so. We'll get a little bit of sand. We'll cook that up. We're gonna need more redstone though. Ooh, I didn't think of that. So we'll get a lot more sand. We're gonna cook 1 up. And yeah, we're definitely gonna need more redstone. I believe oh, this doesn't actually take redstone. So we'll work towards this while we are waiting. So 2 lead. We are gonna need some electrum. Gonna need an electrum gear. That is a bit of a pain. And then we also need some more invar. We do have plenty of iron. So if we take a little bit of iron, I believe it is a 2-to-1 ratio. So if we get some nickel as well, and we're gonna have to do some smelting and all that stuff on camera, unfortunately. I do try to avoid that, because sometimes it's just not, it's unavoidable. Also food. Food is such an issue. So let's go ahead and get some nickel. We'll get the Invar. We can at least get that going. So there is almost all of the nickel. And there we go. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and place the design for the flux duct that we need. So here in a second, we'll go ahead and get some sand cooking up and get more iron. I have so much iron to go through. That is good though, so I'm not like complaining about that. It's just there's so much iron. So let's see. We can do 36, and that'll give us a decent amount of nickel. Go ahead and smelt that up. While I'm working with the iron, we're going to want 2 more automatic sieves, and we're going to want a lot more Invar than we have, so I'm just going to get a bunch of it. We're also going to want to make some, of the, why am I blanking? Electrum. Oh, excuse me. We're going to want to make some more of the Electrum because we're going to need it for both the upgrades and the actual sieve. So let's just get some iron. And hopefully here soon we won't have to do this too much anyways. I don't know that we're going to automatically smash the ore, sand, and stuff like that yet, but at some point we will. So let's do 9 more. And I think that'll be good enough. So that's a block of Invar plus a little bit more. So once this is done, we have some sand. Let's get this in here. We're going to grab all of this stuff. And we're going to take the flint and we're going to put the flint into a drawer just right over here. And basically just the drawers are very similar to the barrels. There's some slight differences, but not much. So we're going to need some gold. And put that away. Let's get an entire thing of... We're going to probably want more sand. I'm going to put some sand in here. Oh yeah, we have 30 ingots of Invar now. That is more than enough. So we're going to want to smelt up some gold with the silver. And kind of just see what all we're going to need ore-wise and for the drawers. So while we're waiting on all of this, let's go ahead and let's get a stack of cobblestone, and I'm going to come over here to our other furnace. You know what? No, we're going to use the furnace right over here. I need to grab some coal though. So I need 8 coal. We're going to take the fuel pellets out. And we're going to smelt up some cobblestone. I'm going to put the fuel pellets back over here. So we're going to smelt up some cobblestone to get some stone so we can make something that's going to make our life a little bit easier. We're going to make a drawer controller, which is why I'm using drawers instead of barrels. They're about the same. Yeah, barrels are a little bit more expensive on the wood, but they have better storage. However, it's better in the long run it's going to be better to use the drawers for right now because of piping and all of that kind of stuff. It's just going to be easier. Until I can get an ME system going, we're going to use drawers. So let's get some electrum cooking up as well, here in a second anyways. And there's a few other things that we're going to want to do. We're going to want to automate draining the smeltery until we start looking into other means of making stuff. So like, for example, we need to get gears. This is the only way to get gears in this mod pack as far as I'm aware. I don't believe immersive engineering is in it. There would be a hammer if that is the case, and I don't see it. So there's not really going to be a need for the smeltery other than the gears. We're going to use thermal expansion probably for most of the other getting, oh my gosh, I need more dust. Getting like the, why am I blanking? Getting the ore sand into the ingots. We're just going to use thermal expansion, I think. But that's going to be a little bit of ways. We're going to need to make more machines and have more power and all that fun stuff. So for right now, we need to get some gold. And we're also going to need some silver to make, hopefully we can get enough to make 2 gears of electrum. I'd like a little bit more, but getting that's going to be difficult. I don't know why, but gold and silver are so rare from sifting. So we have a little bit more gold. There's some more redstone. Still don't have enough. So yeah, unfortunately there's just not enough silver and gold. We're going to want to take this out and put the gear cast in. And yeah, so I need to figure out a better way to get cobblestone to gravel. So if we look at the uses for this, cobblestone to gravel, really don't have much options. Pulverizers are great, but they use a lot of RF. We don't have much RF right now. Otherwise, I mean, we could use mana infusions. That's a decent ways away. Or we could just hammer them. I think we're going to have to make more automatic hammers, and we're going to have to make a lot of speed upgrades. Speed upgrades take pyrotheum dust, though. This isn't too bad to do, but it does take pulverized coal, which is a bit of a pain, but that's okay. Yeah, we're going to have to just grind up a bunch of coal, get a bunch of pyrotheum dust. We're going to have to get sulfur. Sulfur is a bit more difficult to get. We can get it from crushed netherrack fairly often. Heat sand is another one, or soul sand. Otherwise, we have to get a pulverizer. And we don't have that yet. So, yeah, that's going to be an issue. So I think I want to do the ore processing today, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. So we're just going to hold off. I'm really hoping something spawns. If we can get more grass, maybe I might get something to spawn. But I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We'll just have to play it by ear. Right now, let's kill everything in here. There's so much stuff. Let's just kill everything that we can. We got luck on our sword, that's kind of cool. And yeah, there's so much stuff right here. Oh my god. Our sword's gonna break if I'm not careful. It has Yeah, next to no durability right now. We need to go get some Certus quartz. And we'll come back and kill more guys. So let's grab a piece of Certus quartz. We should be able to repair it. Cool. Alright, now let's finish killing all these guys. There's so many of them. We don't really have a good attack. There's something in there. Oh, that skeleton has a ton of health. There we go. That's a little bit better. There's a lot of skeletons that just... There's a warded skeleton. That guy has so much health. Creeper. Looks like we have just 2 men left. We can get in here. My gosh, that was a lot of stuff. Alright, let's put that back. Seal this back and dump off all the loot. Hey, we got a piece of redstone from a witch. That's actually really nice. Skeleton skull, zombie brains, glowstone dust. That's also really nice. And ton of bones. So more stuff. That is always fine. Let's see what we got in the uncommon treasure. We got a piece of gold and some gold nuggets, more or less. We have to process them to get them into nuggets, but that's fine. So we have 4 electrum. That's good for 1. And how many more pieces of gold? There's 2 ingots. Yeah, let's just take 2 pieces of silver. And let's grab some coal. Put it in there. So there's a gear. We have the redstone for the flux ducts now. Let's put this stuff in here for right now. And let's come over here. I need to get more food. So let's go ahead and do that. I've been getting a lot of poisonous potatoes, which it's kinda butts, but it's not terrible. Let's make a bunch of stock. And then we'll make some more food. And I can put everything away. Cool, so. That was... And the mobs are back already. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. They come back so quickly. Do we have any silver yet? Let's try to make sand. Let's go ahead and put these in here. Cook them down. We'll get the other gear. We're also going to need a bunch of string. We're going to need 18 string. I am running out of string. I don't have a good source of it right now. So if I want to, I might grow another tree and get silkworm and do that method here soon, just because that's really the only way. So there's the other 4 electrum. We need, let's just grab a couple blocks of invar, and we should be able to make the other 2 sieves now. So we'll do something like this, and cool. So we have 3 automatic sieves. That is going to be one of the first things we need. Now, something else I need to make, and that's why I have this compact drawer. We need to make a drawer controller. So, to explain kind of what I was talking about earlier, these drawers are really nice because you can connect them with a drawer controller. The drawer controller will look for any drawers connected to it, or to anything it's connected to, up to like 12 blocks in any direction. So in other words, if you have a drawer here, and you have a drawer here, and then a drawer controller here, the drawer controller can see all of the drawers. This is good because we can insert into all the drawers, and that is what we're going to be doing. Oh man, it wants a red net energy cable. Can I do that? Red net. Ew. That's super expensive. right now. So no. We'll do that later, just to get to powered storage. There should be something in Storage Wars about this all. Yeah, right there's the drawer controller. So let's take a look at this. Storage upgrade and a drawer key. So storage upgrade, just some sticks, a template, and 4 iron. So that's not too bad. Mostly just wood. We also have all of those drawers that we made earlier that we can use for this, I do believe. So I believe if we do this, yeah, we'll get 2 upgrades. We'll get a whole bunch of sticks, and we should be able to make an upgrade. Cool. So there's that, and then we need a drawer key. Don't know what that's going to entail. I don't remember what these take. I don't think they're that expensive. So, alright, that's not bad at all. We can get a gold coin and actually use one of these. These, by the way, you can use as gold nuggets sometimes, but you can also smelt them into gold nuggets. Just depending on what you need. So we have 2 gold, and that should be it. So something like this, and so. So the drawer key is how you lock them. So, for example, right here, I've locked. That was scary. I've locked this drawer, this barrel, and I can unlock it just by clicking. Drawers require a key. I don't believe. I'm not sure. Do these take? No, they don't take durability, but that's a quest. We're gonna get 4 more keys for some reason. I didn't actually know they stacked. I don't know that these are. There's a few uses for it. You can make a concealment. I don't think that's used for anything. That just kind of hides the image. I don't know why we have so many keys, but okay. Block extension. Okay, those are interesting, but we're going to want to make a drawer controller and potentially even a compacting drawer if we can. So the drawer controller is going to require some stone. That's why I got all that. It's actually not too bad, but I'm realizing we're not going to be able to make it quite yet because it requires redstone. We need 6 redstone. But if we have, that's still going with sand. And here's the rain again. Let's go sleep. So yeah, we are going to need to do some stuff to get more stuff. That's how this progresses. I need to get a lot more redstone before we can really do the ore processing. That's something I overlooked. I kind of forgot about that. But let's get some more fuel in here. And I'm going to put all this in here. And let's go see. I don't know why nothing's spawning, so let's go look at the. I swear things can spawn in Extreme Hills. So let's go look at the F3. Make sure that we are Extreme Hills. So what's the coordinates of this roughly? It's 65. So if we go to 85. Just being this far away, things are allowed to spawn, but I don't know why they're not. So, I'll have to keep an eye on that. So let us go ahead and while we wait for dust, I'm gonna go ahead and look into something else. So we look at the quest. We also need to make a compacting drawer. These are really good, and that's not too expensive. But it requires a piston, and that requires redstone, and we don't have that. So we'll wait on those. Compacting drawers, by the way, what they do is it's a drawer like this. It can be hooked up to a drawer controller like all the other drawers. But the neat thing is if there is, for example, it would do this. It would have iron, iron blocks, and iron nuggets, all in one inventory. So you could pull out what you needed of each. So basically, if the item has a 3x3 or a 2x2 recipe, it automatically does it, and you can interchange which ones you grab. So it's kind of cool. Definitely useful. So let's complete this quest if we can, the sacrificial orb and the blood altar, just because this is going to unlock a quest somewhere else. Both of these are pretty easy. Sacrificial orb, it is going to require some glass, so let's actually just take 8 sand out of there. Let's grab the dust and put that in there, and a piece of coal, and we'll get some glass cooking up, and then we're also going to need the blood altar, which this requires stone, seared brick, flint, and a furnace. I think we can handle that. So there is the furnace. By the way, the compacting drawers do work with cobblestone. 1, 2, 3. If you left click on these, it draws out one item, whereas typically left clicking on the barrels will draw out an entire stack. So it throws me off quite often. Just FYI. And we just need the seared bricks, and we should be able to make the blood altar. So grab these and just do that. So there's the blood altar. Once we have 5 glass, we can go ahead and make the sacrificial orb. And cool, that's going to give us a heart and leather. It's going to open up a quest somewhere else. Now, I think it's in here. Is it? No. Sky Farm. Yes, right here. Passive mobs. When the world exploded, many of the mobs became very unhappy. As such, there were very few truly passive mobs. Squid and ocelots are about it. However, unless you're going vegan, you're probably gonna need some parts from the formerly passive mobs. Luckily, you need an area of grass. 6x6 should do it, about 25 blocks away from yourself. Mobs are shy and don't like spawning near players. So I guess we could expand the area of grass over here, but it looks like if we can get just a little bit of raw beef, then we can get some mobs to spawn. So we can get a spawn egg. I believe we already have a skillet. I don't think a skillet's hard to make anyways, so what is it? Oh no, that's simple. I think we already have one too, so we'll expand the grass over here and hopefully things will spawn. But 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if we're gonna have any luck. That's the only thing. So let's do this. We'll run away and see what we get. Otherwise, I can kill this cow right here. Or we could actually start breeding more. That is a thing we could do. I could spawn another cow in right there and then use the breeding, the wheat to breed them. So any raw meat. Hopefully we get something to spawn. You know what, we have some bones over here. Let's grab halfway decent amount of bones. We'll do blood magic another time. That's not something I really am super, you know, quite ready to do, but we'll get to that soon enough. We'll have the leather in here as well, and let's get a bunch of wheat and see if we can't not only get the get another spawn egg of cow, because I believe I have 2 more. If that is the case, then we can breed them and just do a lot more work with we can breed them and then just wait for them to grow up and then kill them and kind of repeat the process. So hopefully this works. I don't know if it will, because cows being weird, basically all the animals being weird, but we have a spawn cow. What we're gonna do, I want fences, and you know what, let's make another gate. No, actually a gate won't be necessary. So I have the cow kind of trapped right now. I'm going to free the cow. But first I want this torch. We're going to do this. Place the torch down. And I don't really care about the fences. I would really like to break the fences though. Alright, and then we just spawn a cow. And now they're both angry at me. Can we wheat? Will they make a baby cow that's also angry at me? Stay away from them while they try to breed. Is this still going to work? I don't know if that's going to work. They really don't like me though, so let's back away. Is there any way else to get beef? There is a crop for it, but it requires diamond seeds. That's not gonna be fun. Alright, so I guess the key is going to be just to wait. Hopefully I can get some stuff to spawn between episodes. That'll be something I kind of work on. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to. So we'll see if we can get anything to spawn. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do. I know how we're going to deal with the chickens. I'm going to make a little cage for the chicken, and that is going to be its home once we get the spawn egg. And then I'll just farm it for resources pretty much. So I'm going to sift some sand, some dust. Let's see if there's any other quests that are going to unlock other things that we could do. If we can, that would be awesome. Otherwise, we're probably just going to have to call the episode for now. So let's take a look. I'd really like to complete this because that's going to unlock 3 more quests somewhere else. Neither of those unlock anything. So let's just kind of go through and see what's going to unlock more. Obviously, we could do the nether quest to unlock more along that line. But we need to get more obsidian, I do believe. Yeah, we have 2 right now. It's a bit of a pain to get more, but we'll get there. So Sky Farm, we looked at that. Tinker's Toys. None of these have more quests to unlock, but can we get the platinum yet? No. Okay. So does this have anything? That does something, but I think block extenders. I don't know how difficult these are to make because I've never actually used them. those are a little bit of a pain, but other than that one taking a lot of redstone, that's not too bad to do. Alright, so that's something we'll look into at some point in the nearish future. Power grid, Yellorium, what's it want? 1 Yellorium ingot. Cool. So that will probably be easy. Any of this stuff? No. Mob hunters, I've killed more zombies. Sheep, and yeah, nothing in there. I don't believe any of these had. Obviously, they're gonna complete and activate more stuff in the chapter, but it doesn't look like anything is going to. This one does, but that one's gonna require a bunch of copper and bronze, I do believe. The carpenter. They all take the sturdy casing, which is a bunch of bronze, and then each one takes 2 glass, and then bronze, copper, tin, I do believe. Squeezer is, there's the tin, and then the centrifuge is copper. Yep. I kind of know those recipes, so that's something we could do. It's going to activate more stuff. Presumably, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for some mobs and wait for more redstone. So I'm probably going to make a couple stone hammers. I'll probably manually get more gravel and everything going, just because it's gonna be easier. And next time, hopefully we'll be able to complete some more stuff and potentially even get into more ore automation. That is the hope. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!